And good morning to you today. Well, it's 11 o'clock, the temperature's already up to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's going to be another hot day in Corfu. You know what? Sometimes I think it's better off, it's so busy and hot and sweaty down the town. I really do believe it's better if you come here for holidays in May and September and October. It's not so busy, it's cheaper flights, and it's easier to buy stuff in the supermarkets. Now, can I ask you a favour if you get off me? Pack it in, you two. Well, the cat fell off the table. Come on, go away. If you're going to rent a quad bike and there's more than one of you, please leave enough room between your bikes when you're driving along the road so that cars can overtake you one at a time. It's a real pain in the backside if we can't get past you and you do cause havoc on the roads. They're dangerous things at the best of times. Let's not make it any more dangerous than it has to be. Now, the other thing I wanted to warn you about is pedestrian crossings. Over here we have pedestrian crossings in Acharavi, which this film is about. And it's not like English pedestrian crossings where you step onto it and cars stop for you nice and gently. Here they do not. You're fair game if you're on a pedestrian crossing without warning. And just make sure that the road is clear before you step onto it. They will not stop for you just because you're on the pedestrian crossing. The only people that will stop are tourists in rented cars. Greeks will not. And I speak from experience, believe me. I've been in nearly 40 years. Okay, now this film is about Acharavi 2025. I walked from one end of the town to the other and also down to the beach. And be aware that Acharavi normally closes about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. The road is open and the road is very good. I prefer road. I drive all the way from my house at Pantalemus to go to my local, which is Oscar's. But that's only a tip if you're interested. Anyway, enjoy the video. It is a long one, I'm sorry about that. There's a couple of new places, a couple of closed down places. There is one place I want to mention. It's called itself a pound shop. There's big signs in the window saying everything from €1 upwards. Well, I went in there the other day. Apart from being a sweatshop, I felt faint after I got in there because there's no aircon. Everything is €5, not €1, and I think it's a bit of a con. Anyway, you make your own mind up. You go in and see for yourself. And also I'd like to mention the Totem restaurant, which opens about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Very good food, excellent, used to be the Raider down on the beach. That's all closed down now, the beach, because they're going to build a big hotel. But I was shocked when I went to the beach, because I haven't been down the beach for a long, long time, being an old fart now. And I was shocked at the number of sunbeds that were down there. They filled the entire beach up. People come here for a holiday, and I think a holiday includes being able to sit on a nice sandy beach on your towel. They may be free or they may not be free, but I really don't want to be crushed in with people 1 metre away from me who I don't know. Anyway, come and see for yourself. I prefer Rhoda myself, but Acharavi is well worth a visit It's a very busy place, especially in July and August. In August the Italians come over with a vengeance, so be warned. Anyway, enjoy the film. Thank you for watching it. It's a long one, I think. I haven't edited it yet. I'm about to start on it today. So I'm going to have some fun. I enjoy the editing more than I enjoy the filming, actually. When it goes well. When it don't go well, I get peed off. Like we all would. So I'll see you soon, and if you see me in an Oscars bar in Moda, feel free to come over and say hello. I always like to meet people and new faces. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again when I do Sidari, which is my next video. I'm also going to do a video of driving from my house to Oscars to show you what it's like, the roads. That should be fun. Bye for now, bye bye. Acharavi. This leads down to St George's Bay Hotel. Very nice place, nice sauna. Over the road there you've got a technical computer shop, a Cafe Neon, car rental place, and some tourist shops and butchers. It's a brilliant butchers. Nice private one. Here we've got the cafe, the post office at this end of town. It's one of the lowest price supermarkets in the town, and it's at the end of town if you're interested. Opposite is the CU coffee bar. As I've already said, it's a CU and be seen place. They make nice coffee and it's very popular. Next to the supermarket is Chinese Emporium. They sell a load of old tat. It falls to pieces within a couple of weeks. And it's not cheap either. Used to be, but it's not anymore. This ATM is National Bank of Greece, or the Ethniki Bank. These aren't quite so expensive as the independent ones. But those independent ones are bloody expensive. Avoid them if you can. We're now getting into the town proper. This is a Tavros supermarket. Quite a good little supermarket, independent. Yeah, it's quite nice. Over there is Pretty Woman, a clothes shop. Designer goods. A little bit expensive, but not too bad, I suppose, compared to England. And over there is another one. That's well worth looking into. They have a very nice selection of shirts and summer clothes. Even got a flower shop here. Over the road there is a small plaza with Costa's Cafe Neon there. Nice place to go for a drink. And also what used to be the Alpha Bank. There's a ATM machine there that's not too expensive, but it's never got any money in. Speaking of banks, I don't use Alpha Bank. I used to, but they're crap bank. I now use Piraeus Bank. Now you'll notice there a pedestrian crossing. Don't be fooled by it. Pedestrian crossings in Corfu are not like they are in England. In England you can walk out and expect the car to stop. Here they get 10 points if they don't stop. Very nice pizza house. And next door is Lola's. Now Lola's is a shop for photographers basically. And you can buy almost anything in there for smoking and photography. Over the road there is a bookshop where you can get photocopying done, and you can also get photocopying done in Lola's. Next door is a children's clothing. More fashion shops. Don't waste your money, so save it for the markets in England. Over the road there is one of those very expensive ATMs. Avoid using those if you can. They are very, very expensive to draw money out of. And also there's a cheap shop there, clothes, tourist stuff. Grill room. Rental shop hurts. And the bar closed, of course. And another Leandros Travel, used to be Castaway. And opticians and the car rental. Good opticians, you can get glasses very quickly. Across the road there's another Contessa coffee shop. Looks like a supermarket and there's somewhere that's closed. In fact, there's another CNBC coffee shop, another death trap with pedestrian crossing. Really take my advice and don't walk out on these pedestrian crossings. Nobody will stop for you unless they're tourists. Small restaurant, bar, one of the few open in Acharavi High Street. Now that pharmacy is very, very expensive indeed. I don't bother with it. Another grill house, I don't know, they don't seem to open in the daytime anymore, only in the evenings, but they close about 9 or 10 o'clock. Over the road is the Pump House. Excellent bar, restaurant, well worth going into. Their food is top quality. Another rental place, another pharmacy. Casiani's supermarket. Not the cheapest, but they do have an excellent selection of food. Just along from the Pump House. There's a microbiologist lab where you can get your blood tested very cheaply, and the tourist shop, and here's another restaurant, Casiani's supermarket. There's the pharmacy I use. They speak bloody good English in there, and very helpful I've found. Next door to the supermarket. That's an excellent pharmacy, excellent. Here you have a pizza parlour and another pharmacy. I don't know about this pharmacy. I've never been in there. That's the waterboard and an empty building. Quite often the cat people do sales over there. Another travel agents. They always look close to me. This is the I-Lo cafe bar. Very nice inside here, very pleasant. And they do excellent ice cream cakes. Over the road is the council offices and car park. If you hear there's an event going on in Acharavi, that's where they hold it. Over the road is a bus booking station, a tobacco shop, clothes, you name it. More clothes, tourists. Not my scene at all. And another death-defying pedestrian crossing. The phone, boutique jewellers, empty. Another coffee shop over the road. A dog grooming centre.
How are you?
Another CNBC coffee house. And Corfu home finder's shop. Not very keen on them. Another new shop, a pound shop. But when you go in, you find everything's €5. Not €1. Only a few items. The road is the Hoverley, opens at 5 in the evening. Very nice place, 2 dartboards, very good. Good measures. Jewellers. Another one of those expensive ATMs. These are very expensive, avoid using them if you can. Well, I've just been in that pound shop. Everything is €5 and upwards. And boy is it hot. I had to walk out because it was too hot. Another supermarket, this one's partly expensive for tourists, but if you know where to go, I recommend you get a bonus card in if you're on holiday, because their offers are quite good. There's a fresh fish market over there, a general shop, and a driving school. This is Adonis Bar and Restaurant. I drink in here occasionally. Reasonably fairly priced, about average I think. Quite nice people. Middle of town, opposite the Hoverley. This is the Totem Restaurant and Bar. Used to be on the beach in the Raiders. Very good food, well worth a visit. Over the road there is the bakery. You know what, it's so busy with traffic heaving up here in Acharavi. Over there is a shop called Hermes under those trees. They sell everything. It's a good shop. And cutlery, plates, materials, bedding, you name it, they sell it. Hermes. This is a nice small leather shop. Very good products and quite cheap. Shop is the computer shop. They do repair computers. Next door is Germanos. They repair telephones, mobile phones, and sell them. Over the road is Nova. They just started doing internet and wireless computers. On the corner there is a grill room. Only opens in the evening. Highly recommend it. Really super food. Along here you have more restaurants. The Rustic, what used to be the Rustic. We're through the town now, and there's another small mini market over the road there. 24 hours open it says. I don't believe it. A restaurant there, and over there is a builder's merchant. Excellent builder's merchant. In fact, I'm going in there now. Okay, so we're basically at the other end of town now, and I'm going to walk back to my car. I'll come down tonight and do the bars on the beach. Acharavi Beach, ruined with sunbeds as usual. There's usually 3 pools but you have to use the bar for drinks. You can't take your own. This is the first one next to where the narrator used to be. These places are open usually in the evenings as well. I must admit I do not like the sunbeds. This is the only sign of independent life down here. A tourist shop, very nice people.
Cheers.